Today we come to the end of the book of Job, and now we have completed our second book of the Bible. And God has been speaking to Job ever since chapter 38. So he's been speaking for a few chapters now. And so God ends his words here. And how does Job respond to all that the Lord has told him? Let me read to you Job 42, verse 1 through 6. Then Job replied to the Lord, I know that you can do anything, and no plan of yours can be thwarted. You asked, who is this who conceals my counsel with ignorance? Surely I spoke about things I did not understand, things too wondrous for me to know. You said, listen now, and I will speak. When I question you, you will inform me. I had heard reports about you, but now my eyes have seen you. Therefore, I reject my words and am sorry for them. I am dust and ashes. We looked at some of it yesterday, but God is asking Job, and he's going through a litany of different things. Job, can you do the things that I can do? And if not, then who are you to question me? God says that he controls, in today's reading, he talks about how he controls Behemoth and Leviathan. Some speculate whether Behemoth is a hippo and Leviathan is a crocodile, or some speculate that they're much larger creatures, maybe even dinosaurs. But regardless, these were large creatures that man could not control, but God could and does. And none of us can do the things that God can do. Every one of us pale in comparison to God. And so when trials and tragedies come our way, I think it is absolutely normal for us to look at God and ask, why, God? Why is this happening? It seems like a very natural human response. And I think God is big enough to handle our questions and to help us as we wrestle through all those things. But what Job realized is that he may have went too far. He went too far in demanding to take God to court and have an appointment with him in court. And he shares here in Job 42 that he spoke in ignorance, and he rejects the words that he spoke. Job came to a place where he admitted this. His friends were chastised by God, and they had to go to Job and ask forgiveness, and it was only through Job forgiving them that God said he would forgive them. And then the book ends by God blessing him with twice as much of the things that he had before all this ever happened. God blessed the end of his life more than the first, and it's hard to even believe that. But we see where God did just that. When we're in the trials and the tragedy, we're right there in the mud, so to speak. It's hard to see how anything good is going to come of it. And it's in those point in times that we have to remember to let us learn, just like Job did, to trust and obey. Trust him and obey him, and know that he is working everything out for his glory and for our good. I hope you join me again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we'll begin in the book of Exodus, so hope to see you then.